Welcome to our Phoenix How-Tos. We're going to talk about the dashboards today. Now, the first one I have pulled up is the business unit owner, so the franchisee's dashboard. This is what they'll see if they're actually signed in under themselves. So over here, unfinished returns, they have 209 unfinished returns, 188 walkouts. That's really high. So they're going to want to see what's going on. They're going to want to spot check those and see if they can figure out why they're not being closed and maybe have a little bit more training on closing the sale. They have 20 ready to file and there is one that's rejected. They want to get that rejected one taken care of as quickly as possible. That way we can make the customer happy and they'll be glad to tell people how we got them taken care of. Now, 10 closed returns could not fix reject, and sometimes that's very possible. Some were rekeyed in LibTax, and in prior years that was something that did happen. But with 2018 there is no prior year except 2017. So if you're doing a 2018 tax return, you cannot do a prior year. You cannot rekey it into LibTax. Now, there are a couple other options up here on the top if you want to look at returns just for a specific time frame, or you want to select a year. If you have more than one office, you can choose which office. In this case, we're looking at all offices. And if you want to look at just one preparer, you can do that also. So you can choose what the filters are when you're looking at your dashboard. So now let's talk about the processor. The processor sees most of everything. They see front office returns, those that have not been completed. They see ready to file. Remember, when a tax preparer finishes their tax return, it's marked as ready to file. It goes back to the processor, shows up on the processing dashboard as needing to be double checked so they can get it out to the IRS. It still shows that one rejected return. Again, that needs to be taken care of as quickly as possible. And there are 9 accepted /paper returns that are ready to be filed. Ready to be printed. They also have the different options across the top. And over here on the left-hand side, under Processor, there's a lot more information. The 9 that are ready to print and assemble, if you click on that, it pulls those up. You click Office. You want to print them all, click Print and Assemble, and it will print all of these tax returns. Now, you need to be careful when you're printing a bunch of tax returns at one time because you do not want to get the information mixed up for the tax preparer. That can cause a big problem. Let's just go back to the dashboards, and again, you can see that the orange is the walkouts. We want to know why there are 188 walkouts. But remember, this is all offices. It's not just one office. In this case, it is 5 different offices, but that's still kind of high for walkouts. So you definitely want to get those looked at. And again, if you want to just see what one preparer did, that's easy enough. You choose the preparer. She's only got 1 in there, so that's not bad at all. Again, you can choose. You can go through these and use the filters and make them what you want to see. And there's also, of course, the reset filter over on the side. So a lot of different options for you on the dashboards. Now, as a preparer, all you see is the ones that you have actually done. So there's one on hold for this preparer, and it says filings to finish, so we know it's on hold. What they would need to do is just go in, click on the little plus sign, open it back up, and get it taken care of. The dashboards are a great tool to use, especially if you're not at the office. You can open it up, take a look at the dashboards, and see exactly what's going on. Now, with this tax preparer, maybe they work at more than one office, so you can choose different offices to see if they actually have anything at the other offices, which in this case they don't. Thank you for watching.